Okay, guys, well, here we are. Champions League football. This is where it all begins. Now, granted, it's not the most glamorous of beginnings, but we're in Northern Ireland nonetheless. The final is in Berlin. Let's see how far we can go this year. And let's start by smashing this mob into oblivion. Let's make them wish they had never been born. Oh, hi, Adam Maurice. How's your family? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode 1 of season 13. I hope you're not superstitious of the impossible dream with Bala Town. And today we have a doubleheader against Larne of Northern Ireland. I think they're Northern Ireland, I think they're regular Ireland. And well, it's a Champions League third qualifying round. We do have a game here for the Wags against Denby in the Welsh League Cup second round. We'll play through that. I'll show you the highlights. But I thought, given the new season, let's start by having a quick look at our expectations for the year. We're expected to win the Premier League, as we should do quite comfortably, to be honest. Reach the group stage of the Champions League. Those expectations continue to push up, and so it means it's very, very important that we win today. Iron Brew is not important to the board, very important to me, as you know, and we've got to win the Welsh Cup. League Cup's not important, but we'll try and get the double with the Wags as well. And that is roughly where we stand. Obviously, the Welsh League season hasn't started yet, but the season preview is up, and we are favourites, as you would imagine. Kefren Druids are second favourite, the New Saints third, and we do have a brand new member of the professional club, and that is newly promoted Connors Key, are now a professional club as well. So, I don't know what it's about clubs being promoted. That's 2 in a row now, because Kefren Druids got promoted as a professional club as well. So, that's excellent news. That is now 4 clubs that are professional. I don't believe it's anybody else. Aberystwyth Town, of course, are into Europe this year. FN no. So, I don't think there's anybody else there that's going to be professional. Maybe Barry Town? No, so it's just the 4 of us that are professional, but another professional team in the league. That is brilliant. The Media Dream 11, it is, as it always is, it seems, just basically the Bala Town 11, and there's players in that 11 that aren't even in our first choice team, so there we go. Montgomery and Freshie are believed to be the key players for us. If we have a quick look down the rest of the league, Simon Tate, good to see him. The New Saints look as though they may have signed a couple of decent players here. This 18-year-old Romanian defender has definitely perked my interest. Now, he's just on loan from Bucharest, but he does look as though he could be decent. This guy is signed for Kefren Druids. Now, he was, I think, favourite to be the top goal scorer. Another guy here from the New Saints as well. Obviously, the Romanian manager has gone and raided Bucharest for some of their youngsters. So it could be an interesting league this season, I think. If you have a quick look down here through the rest, is there anybody else? Connor Gwynedd, who we just sold, of course, to Bengal City. He is listed as a key player, so that's good to see. The standard of the league is definitely rising up, which is good. Daniel Owens, he did find himself a new club. Excellent. So he's off at Haverfordwest, which is good to see. Did they get promoted as a professional team? No, they did not. So that's good to see as well. Is there any others of our former players there that I recognise? I don't think so, no. So it's all on the up and up, which is excellent to see. But let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against FC Larne. And actually, you know what we probably should do is have a quick look at the club records as well. If you are new for the new season, there's a couple of records here. I mean, Allmark is now the most goals and the most games for the club, which is good to see. We're still on an unbeaten run in the league, which is extending on into oblivion at this point. How many games are we unbeaten? Records. 160 games without losing. So hopefully, with the increased standard of the league, we might see one or two more tighter games. I would like to get the 134 goals that the Barry Town got, but of course, the problem we have is with the standard of the league rising up, that gets more and more difficult. If you want to have a quick look at or longer look at more of these records, just give it a quick pause. Of course, Marcus Wade set a record for highest average rating last season. Took that away from Damien Allmark. So will this be a season where we see the return of Allmark to his best form? 14 Man of the Match awards, of course. He on his day, in his year, he was absolutely brilliant. But let's have a lok now at FC Larne. This is what it's all about, the Champions League. We're away from home first up, so obviously it would be nice to go and get some away goals here. They're a Tiernan Lynch coach team. Decent manager, not the best coach. Of cautious passing playing style. We're expecting them to come out in this sort of a formation, though they might be a little bit more defensively minded. They do like to attack through the middle. Of course, Marcus Stewart was formerly of our club as well. Michael Stewart, sorry. Though I'm not expecting him to start. Adam Maurice, though, who does play for them, we are expecting to start. So we can see their ins and outs there. In the previous round, they got past Ludogorets, so they're obviously a decent team. And this is, I think, more of the 11 that we can expect. And Maurice, as you can see, is in their starting lineup there. Of course, he's in our all-time 11, isn't he? So he is a very good player. He certainly was for us anyway. Let's go and have a look at the team that we're sending out to get, hopefully, the job done here. Now, we are experimenting with a new European formation, playing on the counter-attack. Yeah, I think we're going to have to be a little bit more defensively minded when we get against the better teams. But I'm just going to try this and then see how that goes. And if you have any ideas of how we can be more defensively solid, yeah, I'm all ears. But it's going to be the new man, Soltani, in goal. Let's hope we see good things from him this year. Montgomery, let's see how he's coming along. You can see they're looking ever so good. Tony and Wan Mi are going to be the two defenders. Both good in the air. So I'm thinking maybe against the better teams we sit a little bit deeper, a little bit narrower. Ballerini, the right back, his first full campaign with us. Let's hope we have good things from him. Brewerton's going to play as a halfback for this one because we don't really have a ball-playing centre-back. So he'll drop in and hopefully bring the ball out for us. In midfield, it is Roda back on loan for this year from Spurs. He's going to be joined by the Armenian in midfield. He's been working hard in pre-season to become a more natural advanced playmaker in the deeper role here. So you can see he's coming on nicely there. So hopefully he'll be a good player for us this year. Inside forwards, it's Bono, who's a good player, obviously, and Riola is going to get the start for this one. And it is Matteo Freschi getting the start in Europe. On the bench, we do have Mackmeyer, Williamson, Newman, Fomin. We might get a look at him. He got 2 goals in the first round of qualifying. Yamaguchi's there as well. He's coming along nicely. Norrington Davies still clinging on desperately as a left back in the squad. Lee Goddard as well. And of course, Tanaskovic relegated to the bench now for Europe with the addition of Sultani. So they are coming out a little bit more attacking, which is good to see with the number 10. Adam Maurice is in their starting lineup. Stewart is on the bench, so we might get to see him as well. And let's see. Gomez says challenging to pick up where they left off. We were decent against Dinamo Brest in that first qualifying round. So let's hope we can go out there and keep that going. Because, well, we need to, don't we? When we played them last time, it was two narrow wins. I think it was, say, 2-0, 1-0, something along those lines. I'd like to think we're a better team than that now, but we don't know how much they've improved as well. They have made the group stages, of course. I'm sure I remember that. Brewerton has it there. Here we go with Bono. Crossfield ball for the overlapping Montgomery. Can he pull it back? It looks like a very narrow field, so don't quite have the space there perhaps we'd like. We found, again, ball forward there to Montgomery. Again, it's hacked clear. And are they going to catch us on the break here? We're in danger of that happening. Walker gets it forward. We can't quite keep up with him, and that's a penalty. Brewerton with the foul. And, well, a chance for Soltani to make himself a hero very early on in the game here. Come on, mate. No, he can't do it, and we're 1-0 down. Well, that's not how it was supposed to work, is it? Let's give it a demand more. And, I mean, we're a little bit unlucky in that we were attacking, we got caught on the break. We need to be maybe a little bit better defensively. Good penalty. Sultani never really had a chance to get anywhere near that. And just maybe a few nervous moments here. I mean, there's no need to panic. If we can get an away goal, then suddenly it's all looking very good for us again. But, yeah, this is not ideal, needless to say. Let's give it maybe a calm down. Can we get a highlight, boys? Hello. Let's go attacking. It is a highlight. Starts with them, unfortunately. Let's see if we can nick this back, though. The Armenian goes to close down. They've sort of played it around him like he's not quite there. Brewerton pounces, though. The Armenian for Freschi. Freschi goes back for Roda. Ball forward for Bono. Can he get across into the box? Back to Roda. Back to Bono. Somebody have a shot. There it is. And Bono absolutely smashes it straight through their goalkeeper. It is 1-1. That's more like it, boys. And the away goal as well. Their goalkeeper, though. Some nice football there, though. Pinging it around. And their goalkeeper's going to have some questions to answer here, though, I think. Too much time for Bono, and the keeper's got to be doing better, doesn't he? But 1-1 is the score. A crucial away goal. It's looking as though it might be a tight tie, and that away goal could prove very, very important for us. Overall, though, that's not too bad. We'll say we're not happy with it. I mean, we can't be happy with it. We're a regular qualifier for the Champions League group stages now. We can't be having us just sneaking past Northern Ireland champions. Riola's not having a good game. We do have an option on the bench, so let's get Formin on for him. Where is he? Down there. So we'll make that change. I think we might play him as a winger, though. He's more of a winger than an inside forward. Freshie's not having a great time of things up there. We do, of course, have two options in Big Mac and maybe Little Mac and Tommy Williamson. I'm just not getting the best out of Freshie right now. Here we go, the Armenian with a corner. Decent ball in, headed away by Clark, who's looked quite good for them. Coulter brings it forward. Can we nick that? We can. Bono is having a hell of a game. Can he get across into the area here? He's into the penalty area. Can he get a free kick? No, he can't. Because it would be a penalty in the penalty area. But perhaps a little bit excited from his first goal and his eyes lit up there. So let's get Big Mac on for Freshie, who is just continues to disappoint at times. Complete forward for Big Mac. And let's see what we can do with this. Montgomery with a throw. Nothing comes of that. They are a tricky team, aren't they? They've got a small field and they just defend it well. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, you almost feel bad for them. Their goalkeeper's having a nightmare. Big Mac has just pounced. And I don't know if there's a little bit of panic in there where he just kind of saw two Bala players in front of him. I think maybe, has he gone to ask Big Mac for an autograph perhaps? And just forgotten the ball is there. But there's two of them. Yeah, I mean, that's... I think it looks a bit buggy. I think what's actually happened is they've passed it back to him. He's been closed down quickly and he hasn't been able to get rid of it. But it doesn't look the best, does it? All right, ball forward. Can we get to that? No, we can't. Of course, it is a second away goal. It's a massive goal on the tie. It's just, you don't like seeing goals like that go in. And Big Mac has pounced again. Here we go. Big Mac. Oh, he's come on. He's changed the game. But the goalkeeper has managed to claim that one. We have another sub we can make. The question is, do we want to make it? Well, we do because we've got an injury now. So that's going to be Rhoda off, Yamaguchi on. Let's just play you as a central midfielder. He's not really box-to-box. He's more of a passer than a box-to-box midfielder, I think. Now, hopefully that's not too serious for Rhoda because he is a very good player for us. We've seen him in Europe doing wonderful things for us. We don't want that being a long-term injury. But looks as though it's going to be 2-1, which we'll take because we have to, basically. We don't have a choice. But that could have been worse. We went behind early. We've come back. We've won the game 2-1. We take 2 away goals back with us. But we do need to improve still. So injury worry for Rhoda. That's not good. It is 3 to 4 months. That's what? That's 4 months would be December. That's the whole Champions League group stage. So do we terminate this loan? We have decent medical staff, even if it's 3 months, beginning of August, November. So he could be back for Champions League group stages. Maybe we do keep him, but that's a massive, massive blow. Guys, wait right there. I'll play through the Welsh League Cup and then we'll be back for the second leg. It's still all to play for. Okay, welcome back. It is time for the second leg. It is finally balanced, and hopefully we're going to get through, and it's not going to be an embarrassment and be knocked out in the third qualifying round. But before that, we do have to catch you up on the Welsh League Cup second round tie. The Wags are in action. Let's see how they did. We took the lead late in the first half when Cameron Banks played in Damien Allmark. We were quickly 2-0 up when Allmark stole Sam York's goal, and Ab Gareth made it 3 goals in 3 minutes in first half stoppage time. Robson crossed for Cameron Banks to get our 4th, before Denny Garmy came off the bench to cap things off in style. So there we go, comfortable in the end. It was very close until we sort of opened the scoring. Then we can see we've got 5 goals in 15 minutes essentially. Good to see Allmark. Is FC Allmark back? Well, time will tell on that front, but certainly a positive start. That first goal was well taken as well. Denny Garmy's free kick, an absolute thing of beauty. Free kick taking a 15. He is an absolute star from a dead ball. And Cameron Banks, I thought, did quite well. Set up the first goal, got himself a goal as well. It's good to see him coming along nicely as well. So there we go. That is that. We do have our draw for the next round, and it is at home to a professional, newly promoted Connors Quay. So that'll be an interesting game. And one other thing ahead of this game against Larne, it's my 700th game in charge of Bala Town. 700 times I've sat here and clicked continue to play a game. It makes you wonder what I'm doing with my life sometimes, doesn't it? But 700 games at Bala Town about to be played here, which is excellent. Let's have a quick look what we're up against, though. We just played them, so we know roughly what we're up against. We are the favourites for this one. Still a Tin and Lynch coached team. A cautious passing playing style. We do have an analysis report from our game against them. We can see here they were maybe a little bit narrow. They did attack just down that one side. And passing network and their key pass there as well. We really didn't see anything from them apart from the penalty. So I'm quietly confident coming into this one, but we have made some changes. Sultani continues in goal. Montgomery, Tony, Wanmi and Bolarini continue as the back forward. Brewerton in front of them. Yamaguchi comes in for the injured... what's-his-face, Rhoda. The Armenian continues next to him. Bono and Foreman gets the start. Riola didn't play well. We've got a good youngster now in the club, so he'll come in to start this one. And the Big Mac, Heinz Macmeyer, he goes up top. Freshy's on the bench. He didn't play well, did he? So everybody is lining up as expected. Again, we have Adam Maurice in the starting lineup. There's no Stewart, though, that I can see, so he misses out on this one. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Trying to pick up where they left off. We were first leg means nothing now. We'll go with that. We were decent against them in that first leg. Really, it's that the penalty makes it look a lot worse than it was. All right, and here we go. I think too that the fact that their pitch was so narrow probably didn't help us in that first leg. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we have the 2 away goals. It should be fine, but they've always given us a tough game. They did it last season, and they're doing it again this season as well. Let's see what we can do here. The Armenian goes over there to close down their wide player. Just for a horrible second, then that had the look of a shot that was dipping under the crossbar, didn't it? But Sultani takes the goal kick. Short there for Wanmi. What's he got for us? He goes across for Tony. Tony out there for Montgomery. And let's see if he's got a little bit of space there. He does. Down the line, looking for Foeman, but couldn't find him. And FC Larne have it now. Can we win this ball back, please? And thank you, boys. What we don't want them is going in front again here. This is looking a little bit dangerous. Sultani's there. Makes a simple save look a little bit more difficult than I think it needed to be. But a slow start, we've got away with it. Let's give it a get creative. See if we can get... If we get a goal, you'd think it would sink their spirits. So that's got to be what we're aiming for here. We do have 1 or 2 new players. Let's just maybe try to calm down. We've got some nervous-looking players there. Yeah, I mean, I do wonder a little bit if maybe the counter-attacking isn't working against this particular team. Possibly because, I mean, they're cautious themselves. So I'm increasingly wondering if we just need to go and take a little bit more control of this game. I mean, they haven't threatened us. They really, really haven't. 1 counter-attack, which led to a penalty, and that's all they've done. Bolarini on a booking, looking stressed. That's not ideal, I've got to say. We've got a nervous-looking Tony. There's more to come from you, mate. You're fine. And it's one of these. Do we need to change what we're doing? Because what we're doing okay, but we might anyway just go and we'll do that. We'll do that. And just go after them a little bit more here, I think. Complete forward again for Big Mac. And, I mean, will this come back and bite us? Possibly, to be honest, because we don't need to attack them. But I don't want to sit here and play at a 0-0. We've got fans in the stands. We need to be entertaining them. Foeman's not having a good game there either now, out wide left. Yamaguchi's not having a great game. Foeman's looking nervous, so let's make a change there. And are we already discovering a small issue with trying to find a left winger to play well for us? Yamaguchi's not having a great game. We do have Bukley. Do we dare bring on the youngster? I think we do. Sink or swim, mate. Go out there, show us what you can do. Yamaguchi's not had a great game. and we have a highlight. What we don't want is, as I said, for them to get a goal. Brewerton's won that to Montgomery. He gets it forward there to Big Mac. Big Mac goes past his man. Excellent quick feet there. Goes past another one. Heinz Mackmeyer. Oh, that is stunning from Heinz Mackmeyer. He was just like a bulldozer going through their defence. Quick feet left and right. And he stuck it away as well. That is a wonderful, wonderful goal. So early in the season. Beats one man there. I didn't know Mackmeyer had this sort of solo goal in him. Beats another one and then absolutely leathers it through the goalkeeper. A second goal for him this season. Montgomery has stolen an assist on that one. It's 3-1. We've come straight back. And hopefully we're not going to see them cancel that goal out very quickly here. Kelly has it. He's had an absolute nightmare. I don't want to tell Tien and Lynch how to do his job, but you need a new goalkeeper, mate. If you want to make a nice bid, we'll sell you Teniskovic for maybe 7 or 8 million. That's probably roughly what we'd look to get for him. Here we go with the Armenian. Is he going to unleash a bomb? Equally, it was a very a dud bomb, wasn't it, really? But there we go. Ballarini not having the best game out there, but I mean he's up against Adam Maurice, so we can just about forgive that. Let's give it a demand more. Soltani with the goal kick, plays it short to Wan Mi. He gets it out there. He does go for Ballarini. Infield to the Armenian. Brewerton has it now. He goes across for Buckley. Good to see another young Bala Town youngster in the Champions League team. Here we go with Bono across the face of goal. And we needed Riola darting in at that back post there, didn't we? But not to be. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much else to do unless we want to try and bring Tommy Williamson on. But there's no need, really. There's no need. Give them some praise. Again, FC Larne have given us a really, really tough game here, but we've got through 3-1 on aggregate. It was really comfortable. It was just tough, wasn't it? We'll say well done, boys. They sort of put up that's kind of how I want to try and play in Europe. Just make it difficult for teams to score against us. And, well, don't be angry, mate. It's fine. You'll come back next time. And we have the Champions League playoff against FC Midtjylland of Denmark. Let's have a quick look at them. They got past Red Star. Oh, Urosh, sorry, mate. Almost had to play Red Star. Snuck past them. Let's have a quick look at their team. Do they have anybody there that we recognise? I mean, there's no one that's shortlisted, which is probably a good sign. They don't really have anybody banging in the goals necessarily, although 6 assists here for Damsgaard is a little bit concerning. Is he at Brentford? In real life, no. I recognise that name, but maybe Damsgaard is just one of those names. But there we go. That will be next episode. We will play FC Midtjylland for a place in the Champions League group stages. Heinz Mackmeyer, what a goal that was, mate. And we've got another game there rearranged. If you have enjoyed this, guys, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll get the Premier League season underway, and then it'll be Midtjylland home and away for a spot in that Champions League group stage. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.